say that I'm no longer working. I'm not really feeling. Needed a breath, so
It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Robin Roberts. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out. Picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. That's outside. And the series is underway. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Chipper Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Yeah, that's fouled off. center field. Mays under it. Nabs it. And there's one away.
Batting first, the right fielder, one.
Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Siggy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Juan Soto now. And ball one to the right fielder. And a foul ball. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Lindor zipping around third. Safe, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Roberts, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Late swing, foul to the left.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Squirts away a little bit. Now move to first. And he's back safely. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 1 of the World Series. And a swing and a miss. Two gone now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Carlos Beltran stands in now and watches strike one. Out to short. They get the force, and that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Wheeler. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for the Jays, Paul Molitor. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And next for Toronto, Ryan Roberts. Swing and a foul straight back. Molitor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ball one there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Wheeler with a throw over. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Runner at second. Nobody out. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Wheeler, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Willie Mays digging in now. He's a guy who does it all. And that skips into dirt.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch. And there are two down.
Batting fourth.
Now let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Lou Gehrig stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Three balls, one strike.
Jose Bautista would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Check swing, called strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4 to a board.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him to pass. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And here is Jose Bautista. That one in there across the letters. And he deals.
Inside ball.
And a count 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Larry Walker, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Battling here as he fouls it away. To third. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. So they strand a pair. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Mets 1 and the Jays nothing. Game 1 of the World Series. And stepping in for New York, Aaron Judge. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some lay your best.
A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. Got him. And Judge is down on strikes.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. So those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now it's going to be Carlos Delgado. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
On the ground to third. In time to Gehrig. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting it, the second baseman.
And now Alfonso Soriano. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
Soriano was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. Wheeler back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Walker getting the start in right. Batting 6th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Misses, and that is ball 1.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground to third, Jones. 1 up, 1 down.
We talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Tony Oliva next up for the Blue Jays. Ball 1, no strikes. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air, left field, Judge. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8, left shortstop, Henry.
Henry Aaron digging in now.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
This one in the air. Delgado under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto, on to the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Check swing, called strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Led off this game with a double. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fastball for a strike. One out, base is empty. lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next for the Mets, Chipper Jones. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Two outs. Way inside.
2 strikes. That's a ball.
The 2-2. And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Ted Simmons. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Paul Molitor next up for the Blue Jays. That one out to right. Tracks it down for the out. Out number 2.
Go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Roberts in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one pushed to the left and foul. That one fouled off.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two out, space is empty. In the air, center field. Beltran moving under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is downstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Just missed. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Thank you.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Bautista under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. But they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
See if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Soto going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 4,
Lou Gehrig next up for the Blue Jays. He reached out a walk his first time.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
1-0.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first with one gone. So up next for Toronto, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Tying run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Blue Jays down a run. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ouch.
Timeout.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 1 out. Now it's the power speed combo. Larry Walker, 0 for 1 so far. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, 1 out. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the DH, Tony Oliva. Flied to left his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Henry Aaron next up for the Blue Jays. He popped out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Aaron needs just 1 more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list.
Incredible to think that 755 could have been passed once, let alone multiple times. What a remarkable career he's put together.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And misses inside. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strike.
That's down and in. Ted Simmons waiting to hit for Toronto. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Game 1 of the World Series. Aaron Judge at the plate. Roberts back to work. Yeah, there's the strike.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in Game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Outside with a breaking ball. Judge rips that one. That's a base hit, and they have their first hit since the first inning.
The first baseman, number 25,
Carlos Delgado now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there and out of here. And they take the lead. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss as he was late. Soriano, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, we'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
At the plate, Jorge Posada struck out swinging his first time. Strike one.
0-1.
Inside, almost got him. Hard hit, right side. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Bounce to the right. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Ted Simmons.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The other way, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Molitor, batted with one down, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one pulled foul. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now at the plate, Ryan Roberts. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to center, Beltran in position. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Chipper Jones. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Now batter.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Robin Roberts departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now
pitching change here, Max Fried.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Juan Soto. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Roberts has it for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Willie Mays. That one ripped, but foul. Fastball is outside. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Judge is under it. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig.
A walk, and he's also singled.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. The Jays down by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
One down. And now for the Jays, Jose Bautista. This one high in the air to left center. Brings it in. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 33,
Larry Walker next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Garrett off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Carlos Beltran. Max Fried will go to work. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Outside low. And it's a ball and a strike. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And that's in the dirt. breaking ball inside. 3-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Stays alive. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Judge waits. And a curve is down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now a chance for Carlos Delgado. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That one missed. Now he breaks his bat. Aaron going after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Mets go down quickly, but they're up 3-2. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Pedro Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, Larry Walker. First pitch swinging.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Struck him out looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Tony Oliva. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And forget it. That one felt good. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Aaron getting ready to hit. Outside, Martinez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Center field. Beltran settles underneath it. He's got it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Soriano moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Yeah, you wanna move how I move. Woo-hoo. Wanna match this vibe I got.
Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Alfonso Soriano. Free, back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and he's on at first.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Feel you got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. Striking there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Soriano rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tossed up the middle. In time to Garrick. First out in the top of the 8th. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
First baseman, Jones.
And now Chipper Jones. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 1 of the World Series. That one outside. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Started when they rounds, yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning, and the feeling is incredible.
Bottom of the 8th, down to third baseman Paul Molitor.
Third baseman Paul
Martinez, a righty that throws with power. Just 21 years old. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down on any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something and just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Brian Roberts, the next to hit. On the ground to the left, Lindor. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky and routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So digging in, Willie Mays. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And that skips into dirt. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Mets 4 and the Blue Jays 3. New pitcher now for the Jays, Andrew Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Andrew Miller.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that one fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Strike 2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ranger Suarez. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Perez also throwing. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ground ball left side. In time to Gehrig, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Last chance for the home team. Now the Toronto 4 hitter, Lou Gehrig. A new arm into the game, the righty, Trevor Hoffman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. That missed by a lot. 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And a 3-1 on the way. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Jose Bautista. swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 33.
So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Larry Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets take game 1 of the World Series on the road.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.